Hello guys, today I'll explain you about the strategy pattern. It is a behavioral design pattern. It might prove to be quite useful in our day-to-day coding. So the idea of this pattern is it chooses the algorithm at runtime out of a family of algorithms. So if you see in the screen, in this example, I have this payment interface, and I have this pay method which is in this interface, and this interface is being implemented by these three classes, which is credit card payment, UPI payment, and debit card payment, and respectively they are implementing this method. And I have another class, payment strategy, where it has reference to this payment interface, and the constructor of this payment strategy is taking the payment object. Payment is an interface, it will which means it will take the object of this respective implementation, and it has one pay method which takes the amount, and it does payment.pay the amount. I have the test class here. In the test class we have to create the object of this implementation, and while creating the object of this payment strategy we need to pass the object of that. And when you do this PS strategy dot pay amount, and we pass the amount, it will call the implementation of the respective classes. So the advantage of this pay design pattern is, since the different implementation are in different classes, different developers can work independently and there will be less code conflicts. And if you want to introduce new payment strategy, then you can have different classes for that. We don't have to interfere in the existing these classes. So let me show you in my IDE. So this is the payment interface. It has one method, pay method, and this is the credit card payment which implements that pay method, and it has 4.5% discount. Similarly the debit card, it has 2% discount, and the UPI payment, it has 3% discount. And this is the payment strategy, it has reference to this payment interface. In this constructor it's taking this reference of that interface. We can pass any implementation here. It's initializing this, and we have this pay amount. We have to pass the amount while calling this method, and then it will call this payment dot pay. So the payment will be any kind of these three payment method here, sorry, the payment classes here. So this is the strategy, this is the main class, so wherein I am creating one debit card payment object, and then in this I am also creating this payment strategy. Here I am passing this debit card, and whenever I am doing this payment.strategy.pay, so it will call the pay method of the pay method of this debit card. Similarly for this credit card, same thing as above, and similarly for the UPI payment. So in these three different type of implementation, it will call the respective pay method. Let me run and show you. So you can see total payable amount using debit card. So the total amount is 4600. So the total payable amount using debit card 4508, using credit card 4393, and through UPI 4462. So it has called the different implementation of these respective classes at runtime. This is the idea of the strategy pattern. Thank you guys for watching this.